guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to discuss about Spring Boot REST API CRUD operations. Today I have been developed this Spring Boot REST API applications using CRUD operations. First I went to that start spring .io. I have created here that Spring Boot folder like I have taken the Java and Maven project and I have been given my folder name like a Spring Boot or REST API, and I have taken this. I have given my com.dia.rest API Spring Boot REST API here package name, and I have been taken that dependencies as like for doing the CRUD operations in the Spring Boot. I have been taken that Spring Web MySQL driver JPI, Spring Data JPA, and Spring Boot dev tools. And later I generated this one, and it is generated that the folder, and I have been placed in the Eclipse. Later I opened in the Eclipse. I have been started this one Spring Boot or REST API Spring Boot REST API application in the Eclipse, and it has been generated this Spring Boot REST API application.java. It is already given by in the folder. Then I started performing operations in the student management system for using the student add student, delete student, update student, and retrieve student. Here they perform the CRUD operations in the Spring Boot application using that store the values in the MySQL, and I created the APIs in the Postman. Later I have first gone to that first to how to connect a MySQL workbench, and I have created this application.properties. Here I given my Spring Boot data source URL JDBC MySQL localhost 303306. It is my student database, means it is created in the MySQL workbench. Here I have created this workbench. Later this is my username and password for connecting the MySQL workbench. Later I have performed like taken the options, how what are the values we want to perform in the student management system. I have taken that roll number, name, branch, and percentage. Later I generated this after giving this roll number, name, percentage, and branch. Then I generated like a greater and certain methods using in the Eclipse by clicking on the source, and generated the getters and setters methods. Later I have been generated two strings operations like here. Later I have been done that started that application. Later I have created one more package that is called as entity. Here in the entity I have created that student Java. In this I have been placed all the everything. Later I have created another package. There I have been given that repository. It is a interface. In this interface I have been given that extend JPA repositories to, means it has all the CRUD operations performed in this libraries. I have been imported and extended this one. Here the major roles CRUD operations are being performed in this. Later I have created that student another package called com.dia.restapi.controller. Here I created Java class called student controller, and in this student controller I have performed all the CRUD operations. Like first I have been given the list of how many students are there in the MySQL. I have been checked in this. I have used this Postman application to create this. I went to this Postman application. First I have been checked the how many students are there in this. I have given the get to get all the students from MySQL. So sorry, I need to run this Spring Boot application. I have to go to run as and run the Spring Boot app. Here it is running. Here it is running the applications. It will show the console and it will run that. Here the spring is running. Spring boot here, all the without no errors it has been running. Then I went to this Postman is used to, we have created this local host 9090 at student. We have given in this one, like application properties. Here I given that jp hibernate dt auto update means I want to update all, and the show. Here I've been given this server port 9090 I have been used because my 8080 is already in use. So I went to that Postman. I have created this localhost 9090 student. Then I send it received all the names in the MySQL I have been added in this. And here the what are the names in the MySQL I have been retrieved this one. Roll number one, the one, and name the percentage 90%, and branch triple E. And later I have I have checked went to student controller. Again I have used this get map student ID. Here I perform the get operation by getting by students values getting by id by one person. I been use this students slash id. Then I will check here how to check. I have go to here and I have used this localhost 9090 student 5 to retrieve who is the number 5. Here the value is there, roll number 5, name Karthik, percentage 92, and branch mechanical. Later here I find a retrieve one student. And next I have been go to add add student. I have been added using postmap student add. Here public create request student save repository means here it will goes to the student repository. Here the in the extended interface it will be retrieve all the student operations. I have created. I have created that one, and I will go to post and created one member called I'll give another name like Abid Abid, and the percentage like 90%, and a branch CSC, and I send message. It is generated like two not one created successfully. Now I'm going to check this one. Who are the students are there? Next I'll check here the last person roll number 8 Abhit been added. And later I pop later again here the add a student been completed. Next I'm going to create update the student with the id. Here the student we have been given this names like Teja, WPC. Here we can defaultly use the name and we can update the student. Now I'll for update we have using this put operations like we'll check it is a Teja 4 and 5. If we are being updated like a roll number 4 and the name Teja and percentage 95 and the branch is triple E. Later on here update of performance is completed. Later I'll last operation is delete operation. I want to delete a particular student from the that database. For using this I'll create another called delete API like localhost 9096 delete. I'll give as a 8 for roll number 8. It will be deleted. See, let's check. 200 means okay. Means roll number ID number 8 means it has been deleted. Now we will go into check and see the whether the person is deleted from the database or not. Now see, roll number 8 is not there. Here only the persons are there. We have deleted. And same it is been affected in the MySQL workbench also. We will run this one to select start from student database dot student. It will be run and it will display all these students. And this have been generated today the Spring Boot REST API applications using CRUD operations to performing student operations like add, update, delete operations. Now after this you can check this code I have given in the my GitHub. This is my GitHub, and I'll give the repository link, and you can go and download in that. This is all the applications and the features, CRUD operations, create, update, and MySQL and JPJ and Postman links. These are the APIs have been used. Post, get put, and add student. All get by ID, update by details. Installation. These are the how to run the project. What are the sources? Your password and been given everything in this readme.empty file. You can check in this, and I'll give in the description this link. Thank you. Subscribe my channel.